Study Circle. Today, Krish and Shubhank are going to present you a wonderful topic in bio.
And a topic for bio is the skin.
Functions of skin. Now, few functions of skin are sensation. It acts as a sense organ. Grip. It gives you grip to hold something. Absorption of vitamin D. It absorbs vitamin D through sunlight. Storage of food. It stores the food in the form of fat and gives the body energy. Protection. It protects by holding the body fluid inside. Temperature and heat regulation. It regulates the local loss of heat from our body. Excretion. The skin assists in the process of excretion through sweat. Sensation. It acts as a sense organ. Grip. It gives you grip to hold something. So now these were few functions of skin.
Now, the skin is broadly divided into two parts, the epidermis and the dermis. The epidermis contains cells that produce pigment and protect the immune system, and the dermis contains nerve ending, oil, sweat gland, and the follicle. Hair follicle. Interesting fact is that the epidermis is 1/3 of the skin, and the dermis is 2/3 of our skin.
Epidermis. Now epidermis is formed from stratified epithelium, which are layers after layers. At few places it is thick. The places where it is thick is palm, heel, and soles.
Now, the epidermis is again divided into three parts, the conifer layer, the granular layer, and even the malpighian layer.
Conifer layer. Now, the conifer layer is a barrier between the body and the external environment. It prevents the penetration of allergens, pathogens, chemical irritations, and UV radiation, and the loss of the body fluids. These cells are made up from fibrous structural protein. This layer sheds off each day and a new one grows up. Now, what is this? What does this layer do? Is it doesn't allow the environment pathogens to go inside our body, and the body fluids cannot go outside.
Now, the stratum granular layer. The stratum granular layer or the granular layer is a thick layer of cells in the epidermis. It consists of 2 or 3 sublayers of the flattened cells. It gives way to the outermost conified layer.
Malpighian layer. Color of human skin due to the pigmentation melanin contained in the cell of Malpighian layer. In different types of people, different melanin is produced, so the color of the skin is different. Now, what does this say is human color skin depend on the pigmentation known as melanin. So different types of people have different colors.
Now, there are two abnormal conditions of the skin pigmentation. One of them is leukoderma and the other one is albinism.
Leukoderma. Leukoderma is the name given to white patches on skin. These patches are due to partial or total loss of skin pigmentation or dipigmentation. Leukoderma is sometimes spelled as leukoderma, which is K instead of C, and it is also known as arcomoderma. Now, what happens is the people will have white patches on the skin due to the loss of pigmentation known as melanin, and this generally occurs in old person.
Now, talking about albinism. Albinism is a contagious disorder characterized in humans by the complete or partial absence of pigment in the skin, hair, and even the eyes. Albinism is associated with a number of vision effects and deficiencies such as photophobia, etc. Lack of skin pigment makes more chances of sunburn, skin cancer, and others. These symptoms are mostly found in old and aged people.
Dermis.
The dermis. The dermis is the next layer. It is a thick layer of fibrous and elastic tissues, made mostly of the collagen with a small but important component of elastin that gives the skin its flexibility and strength. The dermis is the second layer of the skin and is located between the epidermis, the top layer of the skin, and the sebaceous tissue at the lower layer.
Now, the papillary layer is a thin outer layer of areolar connective tissue with finger-like projections called dermal papillae that protrude into the epidermis. Now, reticular layer is a thick layer of dense irregular connective tissue. Functions of dermis. Now, The primary function of dermis is to cushion the body from stress and strain and also provide elasticity to the skin. And it also gives a sensation of touch and heat.
The dermis contains hair roots, sebaceous glands, sweat glands, nerves, and blood vessels.
So, thank you for watching our video. This video was presented by me, Krish and Shubhank.
Please, and guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel.
My study circle.